Hey guys, and welcome back to my garden. Today is a very exciting day because we are going to be planting up some of our plants in our new cottage garden. So let's take a look at our plants and then we're going to put them in place and then we'll get started planting. All right, let's go. Okay, so these are the plants that we are going to be planting today. And if you go back to my last video, I kind of go through in detail each plant. So I will link that video down below. We are going to work on getting these laid out where we want them and we will get them planted. So let's get these plants laid out. So these lamiums are going to be more of a ground cover.
Okay.
So we want to kind of like space these around. We've got 2 of these and we have 2 of these. Yeah.
Do these get blooms on them?
Yeah, so this one gets like a purplish blue color bloom,
Okay.
and this one gets the pink one. So we can get these and figure out where we want to put these at. So this is where my audio dies. I am not sure if I had the batteries plugged in long enough or we were just too far away, but I thought it would be a great time to do a little voiceover and kind of tell you a little bit about who I am and how my story is. So I grew up in Georgia on a 25-acre farm, and we had cows and chickens and pigs and rabbits, but I was never really a big person into animals, but I always loved flowers. So I had a little flower bed in front of my dad's shop, and he would always give me a little allowance every year to plant flowers. Then one year we opened up another area, and he built me two really large garden beds to grow vegetables in. I wasn't very successful in this gardening because the soil was pretty poor. There really wasn't enough light, those type of things. So I still had a love for gardening. And then when I got to high school, my parents bought a sod farm. So we grew grass and I learned all about that and helped my dad with some of the landscaping that he did on some of the jobs. So I've always had this love for flowers and landscaping and had thought about at one time about going into landscape design. But I guess after working at a sod farm and being in the heat for years and years, I decided to go into dental hygiene, which had been my first love from like elementary school. So I did dental hygiene for 21 years and then retired during 2020 during COVID. So since then, I've really just gotten back into gardening and really just embracing this new area that we have. We have 1.2 acres here in North Carolina, and it's been a little challenging learning how to garden in the sandy soil and then also with the salt air and all those things that come with it. But we're doing really well. We're working on our cottage garden and it's starting to fill in beautifully. We're really just working on getting the structure of the cottage garden with our evergreens and our hydrangeas and adding in some roses and a lot of ground cover. I want to have lots of ground cover so there's less places for weeds to grow, and I just think it looks beautiful in the garden just covered with land with the ground cover. So this is a little bit about my story. I'd love to know more about you and your story and your gardening journal. So leave me a message down below in the comments and we can chat about it. What are you excited about planting this year? Is there a plant that you found that you've been looking for a long time and you finally got your hands on it? Let me know down below. Also, have you planted a cottage garden? This is a big departure for me because I love symmetry, and so it's very hard working not with those symmetrical lines. So let me know. Do you have a cottage garden? And I'd love for you to join me over on Instagram because there you can send me pictures and we can chat back and forth in the comments and in the DMs. And so you can show me the pictures of your cottage garden and the things that you're excited about planting this year. I can't wait to chat with you more, and let's finish up this planting. Okay guys, so we got all of our planting done, so I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what everything looks like. Okay, so we're going to pretend like we're on our little path here. We've got our little silver wing planted there, the ornamental oregano, the lamium, ornamental oregano, lamium, ornamental oregano, ornamental oregano, the lamb's ear, and the little biden, more of the lamium, and this is the catmint, another little tiny lamium that was in the same pot as the bidens, and this is the lamb's ear and the catmint. Look how beautiful this one looks. It just pops. Okay, the ornamental oregano, more of the ornamental oregano. I'm gonna have lots of that. The apricot drift rose, smells so good. More of the lamium. And here's one we forgot to plant. Oh my goodness, I'll have to come back and plant that little ornamental oregano. Another lamb's ear and another catmint. See what it looks like. Now I have to be careful not to step on stuff. Put that little rock there so hopefully we don't step on that little lamium. Thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the start of our cottage garden and getting all of our beautiful plants into the ground. I can't wait until they grow up from these little babies and they get nice and big this summer. And I'm so excited to bring you along on the journey of this cottage garden. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a chance to get in your garden today. Bye, friends.